4:30 at the time of recording. Joey Only Cariboo Weather Dude YouTube channel here with your afternoon weather update. So now our system that was in BC is starting to make its way through Alberta into Saskatchewan. Some snow warnings there now in effect for Saskatchewan, but more of this moisture that's here is still going to build into Alberta, and that will continue their snowfall into tomorrow. So watch out, Alberta. This low pressure system that's down here in the United States. So we have our disturbance down here we've been talking about the last couple updates here. That's got some severe thunderstorm watches in Texas tonight. We have our disturbance to the north here, which is going to bring the big snow in through Saskatchewan on Monday and northern Dakotas. This guy's going to set the table as it passes on through somewhere like this. For this guy who's going to go like so, and you're going to set the table like that. When they do that, what's going to happen after that? You're not going to like it. The cold is going to come down into the eastern half of the continent, as it is tonight at this hour of the night there. 20 down by Houston there, and 3 in Duluth. Getting colder as you get north there. Just about freezing in Saskatchewan tonight as you go north it is. Cold in Quebec still, and in through New Brunswick and through Gaspésie out towards Newfoundland getting cold. Cold in the BC mountains tonight already, and temperatures dropping down. Only the lowest places, river valleys, and maybe where a lot of the towns are above zero. Chilly in BC. What is it right now in my house? It is minus 5.7, and it's 4:43 at the moment that I'm recording this clip. You can see some of the cold air and some of the warm air here that are helping to feed in this storm that's basically been moving from California the last day or two. There's a severe thunderstorm watch in Texas there, just to the east of Odessa, as this storm moving somewhat near Sterling City through Garden City, St. Lawrence right now. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for them this evening. Radar indicated rotation, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and nickel-sized hail. Radar indicated. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. We have our next system off the coast of BC threatening to come here in the next couple days. Official Environment Canada updates and more. Joey Only here in my chair. Wells, BC, 3,953 feet above sea level here in the Cariboo Mountains. Hit like, share, subscribe. Please keep coming on by. I would appreciate that. Okay, let's get on with the show.
Sketched out. Getting angrier.
Now, jump off. You never know what can happen.
Things are going on,
Here she comes. Pretty close.
Some bands of rain earlier this afternoon, now more transitioning to snow, it looks like, in the mountains. A little bit of a snowfall just south of Revelstoke there going on at this hour. It's about 4:30 at my time of recording. That's moving to the east and out. Snowfall around Canmore, Kananaskis Village as well. A little bit in the mountains north of Banff. Coming out into the foothills there near Cremona. Snowfall there. Looks like a little bit just east of Bicyker. A little bit north of Munson. Pretty heavy band there near Delia. And then a bit of light snow there. When we head to the Saskatchewan side, we see that snow may actually be falling as freezing rain in Etonia and Madison. So look out there. Areas just to the southwest of Rosetown. That's going on tonight. A little bit of snowfall down by the Alberta-Saskatchewan border as well. And that's why we're seeing that snowfall threat still showing up 10 to 15 centimeters expected on Monday. Like I say, some of that moisture hasn't yet even arrived from BC. That's trailing in behind. Snow will begin to intensify on Monday morning. The heaviest amounts are expected in areas of higher elevation, such as Waterton Lakes National Park and near the BC border. It will end by Monday evening, maybe 20 centimeters there, 10 to 15 centimeters from that point on. Basically all of southern Alberta expected on Monday, reducing visibility to below 500 meters. Strong northwest winds will develop in the afternoon on the backside of that low, further reducing visibility in the blowing snow. Now we have our first Saskatchewan snowfall warning, 10 to 15 centimeters expected over higher terrain around the Cypress Hills. That begins Monday morning and persists through the day before tapering off on Monday evening. As the snow tapers off, temperatures will drop and gusty northwest winds will develop, leading to periodic reduced visibilities in the blowing snow. So let's watch what it does here. Boom, that moves in. You can see it in North Dakota there. Snowfall, North Dakota, Saskatchewan border, some trailing in still through Alberta. That low begins to develop there, interacting with the moisture and warmth provided from this guy already in behind. Becomes a strong low as it gets closer to the Ontario border. Crosses through the Great Lakes, 992 millibars, it's saying on GFS. That's going to drop the temperatures down and below here. So that should make for the prairies to have colder temperatures in through the week. When that moves on through, then we have our next story after that, which could be a real Arctic outbreak. We'll see about that. I'm skeptical on what happens into December. Let's get through the next week there first. There's our first southerly system going on through there. You can see that's the bottom one. And then that helps intensify the larger low-pressure system that brings snowfall through much of the northern United States into parts of northern Ontario. Could bring some severe weather with that as well. You can see the jet stream mostly arched upward right now, but that takes a dip in behind. Boom, that drops cold air down in through the eastern half of the continent. Maybe not extreme cold, but below seasonal. We'll see about this. This here could be a big game-changing cold later on in December. Like I say, I'm still skeptical. Meanwhile, in BC, the coastal flow keeps coming right back at us, pounding on in. Boom, you see there it goes, and we find ourselves on the cold side of it. Although if that cold outbreak does come, the ridging here may actually bump our temperatures. We may be the nicest place in Canada. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to have details for BC on the work week. Going to be talking about a storm coming through this week. Next storm in. So that'll be the topic. Hit like, share, subscribe. We'll see you around, everybody. Thanks so much for this little friendship we got going on. Bye now.